Well, howdy, everybody. This is Cowboy Steve of Building a Homestead. So I'm building off grid. You're looking around at the place I'm building right now. Really snug as a bug in this winter storm. It's kind of hard to work outside. But one thing I've noticed, I've been watching the forums lately, and there's a little bit of gatekeeping going on what is a homestead. Now, classically, we all think of the old windmill out west and, the pioneer wagons and all that. But I want to point out something here real quick. Let me rotate. All right, it's a legal definition probably in your state, right? And it's a right there, I'm just going to read it. Real property owned or occupied by an individual or family as their primary residence. It's granted special constitutional and statutory protections from creditors. That's it. So you can homestead in the city. All right, you can homestead in an urban environment. There's rules on homesteading. It's different than farming. Once you get over 200 acres, you're not homestead anymore. You're farming. It's different. Homesteads are usually a certain acreage and whatnot. It might be different in your neck of the woods. Now, I know in a conventional sense, we all want to, homestead. We're all shooting for self-sufficiency when we do a homestead. We want our own little, our own milk and cow, our own garden, a little bit of self-sufficiency. That's what I'm doing here. I've got some chickens. I've got a little bit, got the horses for adventure. I'm sharing the land with the ranchers. I call it gentleman farming because I have no intention of throwing into all of this full scale. One reason I mention is because I'm seeing a lot of single parents saying, oh, I'm going to homestead. And if you're going to do it like me, off grid, building a house while you're simultaneously raising animals, I think that's a tall order. And I think that that's an awful lot of hard work. So I'm saying this to take the stress off of people who want to homestead. Listen, y'all, you don't have to go way out in the middle of Texas like me and when the power goes off, I shut it off at night. It gets cold in here. I mean, I could see my breath, right? I do not think that would be appropriate for me to be a single parent of small kids out here. Now I know you could build character in kids and what, but let's take the pressure off a homestead. It's just your primary residence. Look it up in your state and see what the legal definition is if there's not. But let's put it the easy. It's just your primary residence where you're trying to be self-sufficient. If we remove that pressure, then we can maybe keep people from quitting homesteading, right? Where they're just biting off a lot they could chew. So small subsistence farming. You can start off with a piece of land and then put some chickens on it, and then add a house, call it a homestead. Anyway, just a tip for the day. Homestead means something legally.